Hey guys, how you doing? Hey Clara, hey Marika, how you doing?
Good.
Well, we're excited because we've had the announcement of the hosts for Eurovision 2022. It feels quite late on. I'm sure we normally know the hosts by now, but it's been done in a very special way. It's been announced at the Sanremo Festival, which is really how it should have happened. An announcement we were all looking forward to. America, as our resident Italian, I'm going to hand over to you to give us the names of the three hosts of Eurovision next year.
Yeah, so the hosts were announced last night during Sanremo, and they performed on stage and was amazing. We had Laura Pausini, who is a worldwide famous artist. She won Sanremo in the 2000s, and she has gone all around the world. She's famous in Spain. She's famous in America, in the States. And she recently won a Golden Globe for her song Sin, or Io Sì in Italian. And so that's pretty amazing for her, and we can't wait to have her in Turin on the Eurovision stage hosting. I think she will do an amazing job. She speaks Spanish, she speaks English, so good luck to her. Then the second host that was announced yesterday was Mika, and Mika is a really international artist because he's worked in Italy. He's much loved in Italy. He was a judge in the X Factor, and when Måneskin were in the X Factor, and we have another link to X Factor, who is Alessandro Cattelan, the third host, who also hosted X Factor, as I said, and he had a talk show on Sky, and now he's in Rai, and he's going to be the young host in Eurovision. And he speaks English, and he's a really funny guy. So I think that he's also very big on social networks. So he will do something maybe interesting and fun for the people who will watch Eurovision on TV and maybe not in the audience. And I hope that we will have some intervals where Laura Pausini and Mika can sing together. They did it yesterday on Sanremo, and it was beautiful. They sang a very Eurovision-y song. It was a special moment. So yeah, we're excited. How about you?
No. Well, Clara, there've been kind of rumours about the hosts, and to be very frank, there was a bit of concern among kind of Italian Eurovision fans that we've spoken to over the past year as to who's going to host this. We don't really have people that have the right level of English. But these were the names that started appearing maybe over. I mean, Alessandro Cattelan was someone that people have been talking about. Really,
at the very beginning, yeah.
Italy won Eurovision last year. Laura Pausini, maybe a name that people didn't think they would be able to get to host Eurovision, and Mika, a more recent name. How are you feeling about the selection of these three?
I think it's a wonderful selection because you get like the very Italian persona, which is Alessandro Cattelan, then you get the more international persona, which is Laura Pausini, and then you get the international star that everyone knows. I mean, everyone of course knows Laura Pausini, but Mika is a huge star. He started his career in the UK. He has made it really big in the musical industry. So I am so happy that all of the three will be conducting Eurovision this year. So it's wonderful news.
Yeah, and all three of them have. I mean, Alessandro is a TV personality, but Laura and Mika, they've had lots of credentials behind them in terms of television, in being part of X Factor, I think, and The Voice, not only in Italy, but I know Mika was quite heavily based in kind of French TV as well. But this really is the choice of these three hosts. There's lots of links, which I love, that all go back to kind of Sanremo. Everything is linked together. I mean, Mika, there've been so many rumours in the past about Mika going to Eurovision and turning it down, and they were talking about him representing the UK and then Lebanon if they were to take part, even France, I think, previously. I mean, Laura Pausini, obviously correct me if I'm wrong, Marika, but her career kind of started in Sanremo in 1993, and then she went on to kind of huge worldwide success, even stateside. She's had hits on the Latin charts in the States, and then Mika burst onto the scene. I'm showing my age now, but I'm sure it was like 2005, 2006 time with Grace Kelly.
Yeah. I was trying to think where I heard Grace Kelly for the first time and how old I was, and I'm quite sure I was in high school. So, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I was in elementary school.
Well, we have 3 generations here. Woo!
All right, I'm the oldest, but yeah, I think it's a great lineup. In terms of the concerns that a lot of Italian fans had before, Marika, we can confirm that they can all speak. Mika obviously, but Alessandro and Laura Pausini speak fantastic English.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you will hear a bit of accent, and that's the beauty of it, isn't it?
No.
We love an accent. We all have accents.
Exactly. So yeah, they speak pretty good English, and maybe Laura Pausini even better than Cattelan, because she's lived outside Italy. She's lived abroad, so that's how you really pick up a language. And but Cattelan, yes, he's worked. For instance, he interviewed Dua Lipa on his talk show. They had an interview. It was on a video call, so she wasn't there in the studio in the talk show. Yeah, but it was in English and it went pretty well, and he can be funny in English too. So yes, I don't think there are gonna be any problems. The show is gonna be amazing, and yeah.
Plus, Eurovision is sort of scripted, so the host will not necessarily have to improvise. So their English will be good. They will be rehearsed, and they have sometimes these cards on their hands, so they know they don't get lost. So I think it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
And Clara, that's a really valid point as well, because one of the things that we've become accustomed to with Eurovision, maybe over the past couple of decades, really in the 2000s and onwards, is the humour element when it comes to the hosting. We get treated to kind of sometimes really terrible jokes, a lot of humour, different hosts bringing different personality into the hosting in terms of the comedy side of it. Marika, I don't know a lot about Italian humour. What are we likely to expect from these 3 hosts when it comes to kind of the humorous side to the hosting? Who's going to be cracking the jokes? What's it going to be like?
Alessandro Cattelan, for sure. He's going to be like the comedian in the group. But Laura Pausini she's also a really funny woman. And in Sanremo yesterday, she was trying to make some jokes. Some work, some don't. But it's okay. And Mika, I think he's a really funny guy. And when he was doing the X Factor, it was really funny because he was speaking Italian, and sometimes he would make some mistakes, and they would be like really funny, like I don't know. But he's a really funny guy. He has a lot of humor, and but yeah, Alessandro Cattelan, he's going to be the funny one, and he's probably gonna have some sketches, like some gags. Yeah, we'll see.
Laura Pausini has a reputation of being very funny and cracking jokes in Spanish in the Spanish TV, so I'm counting on her too.
There you go.
I'm just really excited because obviously we got the theme and the slogan and the artwork for Eurovision a couple of weeks ago. It's very different. It's very Italian, and I'm really hoping that we get the same from the host. And I can't imagine us getting anything other than that. Really, there's going to be a huge Italian stamp on Eurovision this year, and I just can't wait. I can't believe it's nearly here, but at the same time, I can't wait. And there's so much to do beforehand. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this choice. Can't wait to see them in action. And yeah, I'm sure they're going to bring it to the stage in Turin. But anyway, guys, that's what we think of the three hosts. If you haven't watched from the beginning, the three hosts have been announced: Alessandro Cattelan, Mika, and worldwide star Laura Pausini. And we would love to know what you think about this selection of the hosts. Is it who you were expecting? Were you listening to the rumours a few months ago? Are these the three stars that you would have picked to host the show this year? So do let us know in the comments. Otherwise, make sure you go and follow us on our socials on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Until the next video, see ya.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.